What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to my War Plan gameplay session. This time, we're going to be attacking everywhere. So, let's start it up. Convoy attack versus UK route at 136.12. 136. Oh, I know where this is. U-Piece 136.12. Right here. I got your number. I got your... Where's my American task force? There we go. No. Oh, that's right. I can't attack them. I forgot why I can't attack them. Like, I can't attack this Japanese fleet here for some reason. I don't know why. What if I move my aerial forces? I can't move them there. Dang it. It's just kind of crazy. I cannot attack them. Anti-sub 2, right? But I can't, like, hold down shift, control, alt, nothing. Don't know why. I'm gonna go to... What did you do? You know, I really don't like it when Microsoft just updates Windows on their own. They're like, you know what, we're just gonna update Windows, and you have no say. Like, not cool, not cool, not cool. So like Mac and Linux, you have a say of when you want to upgrade. I know some people that were like, are like operating systems ago, you know, like 4 or 5 Mac operating systems ago, and they're like, I'll update one day, you know, like, and I love that choice. Windows is like, no, you're upgrading, that's it. No ifs, ands, or buts. I hate that. But I've been thinking about a lot. So, I don't know if you guys are familiar, Mac is transitioning to their own chipset, ARM, right? So, the iMac 24-inch has ARM, the MacBooks are coming with ARM, and they come with an insane performance boost in terms of horsepower, battery life, all that good stuff. Like to the point where you can't hear the fan, but you get like basically the same power as the i9, kind of thing. But the problem that I'm going to be facing when I'm going to have to upgrade my iMac, right, is I can't boot camp, right? So I can't boot camp into Windows anymore because it's going to be running ARM. And Windows running on ARM has plagued with so many issues. Microsoft is working on it, but when they came out with the Surface Pro X, it was pretty much a disaster. It ran some 32-bit apps okay, but it was pretty much a disaster. They said they were working on it. We'll see, but all my games like this one right here run on x86-64, the Intel chips or AMD. So even if Microsoft switches to ARM, I can't play those games. No, I could because they're going to run 32-bit. No, I still could. But we're still years away. Like, it would probably be like 2, 3, 4 years. And even in that case, like, if Apple comes out with an iMac 27-inch with an ARM processor, I don't think they're going to use I'm not sure if they're going to use AMD anymore. This my iMac runs an AMD GPU. If they're running their own GPU, like the 24 inches are, you know, I don't know. There's a lot of questions about that. So I've been thinking I'll keep an iMac on one desk and I'll buy a System 76 tower. This is a Linux indie manufacturer, and they make really cool towers, and they run Pop! OS, a Linux distro, and that's what I'm thinking of doing. I'll throw in I think they put in like a 1080s or I think they're in the 2070 series now, or 2080 series. So yeah, I think, and then I can easily boot that into Windows too. So I've been thinking of doing that. So I can use my iMac for pretty much everything, like internet, emailing, photoshopping stuff, video editing, and then I'll just and then I'll also use Linux. That's gonna be interesting. I wonder how that's gonna work out. Really wonder how that's gonna work out, because I'll definitely be using Linux distros, and I'll probably start doing some internet and photoshopping on there. So I'm still in the freaking thinking stage here. Anyway, 36% effectiveness. This goes up every turn, right? I mean, they're 30 out of 30. And then what are you guys? You guys are infantry and 98% effectiveness. That's beautiful. 99% effectiveness. So I think I'm going to send this division here. I can't, not yet. So we're just going to hold off there. The Australians are done. Forget about them. And then I'm hoping this daggone thing finishes with this thunderstorm. These guys are going to come in, support that attack. You guys are heading back. I think we are in a good shape, Donnie. I think we're in a good shape. March. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. Whew. Man, I'll tell you, I don't know what I would do without coffee. Really don't know. I gained a few extra pounds, and yeah, I definitely don't want anything more than double digits. So I've been reducing my calorie intake as much as I can. But yeah, that's gonna be a hard decision, because I feel like if I get the Linux tower, I'm probably gonna start doing everything. Oh, okay, good. Now I'm kind of curious. When it says enemy fleet not found, does that mean the Japanese are not finding me, or is that fleet not finding an enemy fleet? Right, because they don't have planes. Right, that's just, I think, a cruiser and a couple of destroyers. So, I mean, obviously they can't do any aerial reconnaissance. I don't know. I have to check on that. Either way, I'm in the rain, so, like, they can't find me. It'd be hard for them to find me. Oh, I played last night. I played the game that I bought, that I saw a documentary of, which is Outer Wilds. The Outer Wilds. Guys, you got to play this game. The Outer Wilds. You got to put it on your Steam wish list. I don't think I've said wow that many times that quickly. You know, like, that game is it's a simulation, so it's not a strategy game, but it's just like, it wowed me a lot. It's really, really cool. It's very artistic. The there was just, I guess, the story that unfolds, it really caught me. Like, there's a lot of things in that game that caught me in the first 30 minutes, and I was like, wow, this is really awesome. Which reminds me, I need to play Crusader Kings and Imperator Rome today. Honestly, Imperator Rome, you know, we're having an interview on Developer Dialogue podcast with the game director of Crusader Kings on Crusader Kings 3 on Tuesday at 6 a.m. And yeah, I'm very, very stoked about this. Like, I mean, this is going to be like a huge honor because, I mean, it's Crusader Kings 3. I mean, this game is like epic. You know, like, every time I play the game, it's just like, wow. You know, like, there's so much. I think Paradox, like, you know, I don't think you can claim anymore that it's just like paint the world a color, you know? Oh, crap. Hold, boys. Because there's so much depth in Paradox games now, especially like Crusader Kings 3. Like, there's so much, like, man, there's so much there, like, in terms of, and I'm not really familiar with that time period. Like, I took a college class in it, but it, like, the whole vassals thing and kings and all that, it really doesn't interest me. But for them to make a game that gets me interested in that time period, that's something. Because, like, when I'm playing that game, I'm like, all right, so I want to have an alliance with this kingdom, so maybe I can marry my daughter off, you know, kind of thing, you know, and then doing the spy thing, and then, you know, making sure that your people stay in line, like, the war kind of thing is like almost like lasting in my mind, and it's just like, for a game to do that, it's really something special. Imperator does a bit of that, but I still, you know, I'm still trying to paint Italy red. But yeah, it definitely gets that, because, you know, I'm worrying a lot about, like, the Republic, on top of, like, you know, neighbors and stuff like that. So they really did a lot of improvements in Imperator Rome too, you know. Oh, what happened? See, it says negotiate surrenders just a second ago on there. Alright. What? Do not tell me it's... Dude, it's still raining. And now it's snowing. We're done. Like, we're done. Forget about it. Like, it's... Oh, jeez. And I can't... I mean, we're good here. What the heck? Why is it yellow? I know yellow means something. See? Oh, that probably means supply. Yeah, you guys are low on supply. I thought that meant, like, alertness or something. Everywhere it's bloody raining. It's like the off-season. I feel like I'm in a civil war where, like, I have to, you know, wait for summer or something. Bloody, bloody, bloody. Ooh, you guys are good, man. Yeah, keep getting that effectiveness up. Keep going up, keep going up. It's like everybody's just got to stay in the water, because it's like, I can't... It's raining there. How about over here? It's raining. It's raining every frackin' where. I can't land here because they'll attack me from the rear. There's mines. Of course the Japanese mined that. I'm probably gonna move these ships over here. No, I can't, dude. 1, 2. There's a 2 here. There's a 4 here. Alright. Maybe I should send these ships here. I have to cancel everything. Like, this is ridiculous. Out of supply. Bloody. You guys are KIA, aren't you? At least I'll send this guy back here. I mean, the good thing about it is at least my moving here scared that Japanese sub away. Shoot. Go, 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 go. I can't believe it. Forget about it. Just... This is ridiculous. Honestly, it's bloody ridiculous. It's raining so much in areas that I want to attack. It's just ridiculous. Oh, man. I don't want these garbage islands here. I want this. I'm not going to be able to land here. That's the problem. It's not going to let me land where it's raining. Hold to the last. Exercising rhetoric. Last man, last shell, last foot of ground, last reb. Oh man, I don't know, guys. I don't know. There's a Japanese fleet here too. See, I mean, one option that I have is no. I have to hit port. Thank you, rain. All right, refill. Everybody go home. Just go home. The war is on hiatus. Oh, I got 34 logistics. I need more escorts, right? Did I order more escorts? Yes. I got those coming to transports. I got enough for everything, I think. Got 2 of those coming. No subs. Probably need a sub, I think, right? I got 3 destroyers coming, 2 cruisers. Wow. Yeah, let's do this. Let's buy a new carrier. Jeez, dude, by the end of the war. Look at this. Dude. You know, give me 6 months. I mean, give me like 3 weeks. I'll go out in the forest. I'll cut down some wood. There you go. You got yourself a haircut. I'm joking. Oh, man. Dang. I mean, I guess I'll do it. I mean, if I lose a lot of carriers, you know, at least I'll have a makeup kind of thing. China got $150, but oh, they got some logistics. There's not much I could probably buy with that, though. Can you at least get a bloody Air Force in the air? No. Oh, yeah, you can. How about that? It's about time. And then... Wreck and pointless. Alright, who got forces? Wow, the US got a lot. Dude, it's over for Japan, man. The amount of freaking ships I'm getting is ridiculous. It's redonkulous. Jeez, I have so many troops, I don't even know where to put them. Put them right there. I got 2 Marine divisions, right? The 2nd and the 6th? 3rd. I'm thinking. Thinking. What if I take those 2 Marine divisions, that's ocean, and we start going after these islands? What do you guys think? Drop Marines here. Oh, they're Marines too. I need to cut out these air fields here. I definitely need to. Maybe if I put an air base here. Maybe build like 1 or 2 of these things, just in case I have them. Okay. Nice. 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 10 core? My troops here. Crap. Snap, crackle, pop. You were over here. You really went out of your way to surrender the Japanese over there. Come on, Donnie. Thank you guys. I appreciate that so much. Bloody surrender. You never surrender. Don't you ever surrender. We will hold to the last. Well, the Japanese don't have any tanks, I don't think. I don't see any armor. Has river penalty. Let's do that. I might need that later on. I mean, it's come to the point where I could probably go on the offensive once I get those 2 motorized units. But my whole plan of like landing here, getting the Japanese to pull pressure off the Chinese is done because rain. Oh gosh. But you know, I mean, that's the thing. And if, you know, in war, I mean, you know, climate, whatever, freaking rain is a serious problem. Heck is this? Oh, that's New Zealand. All right. 2 carriers, 3 carriers, and then are going to be joined by. So I'll have 5 carriers. Still not enough to challenge the Japanese Navy. Carrier-wise. Once I get the Belleau Wood, the Yorktown, the Wasp. Yeah. Probably by June I can challenge them. June. Hey, at least it'll stop raining around June, right? I got nothing going on, man. Nothing. Oh, I should have kept that on. The effectiveness is at 41%. Dang it. Maybe I should. No, because that entrenchment will. If I swap with this guy, I wonder if I lose the entrenchment. This guy's going there. Should have kept that bloody thing on. Alright. Nothing else we can do during this turn, so let's end it. Today is June 6, 2021. I forget how many years it is, but it's the anniversary of D-Day. You know, the thing about it is, if it wasn't, like, you know, you can read books, and, you know, I read books growing up as a kid about D-Day, and I saw the photos and stuff like that, and I read, you know, the casualties, but it didn't really hit home to me until I saw Saving Private Ryan. Like, how monumental, how horrific, how wow, you know, those guys did. I mean, you know, being stuck on that beach, right? Like, freaking being, like, every few inches you get peppered, bullets popping all around you, and you know, like, it just takes one, right? And for those guys to just get up and push forward, I mean, you gotta have some balls of steel. I mean, you gotta have some iron guts. Like I always think, like whenever I run into a veteran, when you see their hat and stuff like that, I always like go, wow, like, because I guess many of us think, like, what would we do in that situation? Would we be like them and move forward? And I mean, we weren't there, so we would never know, but they did, and they moved forward. And I guess that's why they call them the greatest generation, because that took some iron guts. But this is exactly the reason why I think Hollywood needs to keep making movies, right? About, historical things that happened. Like, we need to see more Saving Private Ryans. I know Tom Hanks, awesome person, he's making a new Band of Brothers style, but for the air war in Europe, which I know was very horrific. And I know he did the Pacific, I know he did Band of Brothers, and, a big thank you to Tom Hanks for that, because, we wouldn't, and by the way, the World War II memorial, like, how do we not have that? Why did it take Tom Hanks to, like, get that off the ground? Like, it just is beyond me. But anyway, I don't know. I remember there was like a push a couple of years ago, like a decade ago, for an Afghanistan/Iraq war memorial. And I remember it because I think I donated money to it. And I think I did to the World War II memorial. I'm not sure. I know I did the Iraq War one. I forgot how much I donated. But I remember being on the page, and I believe I checked out. Like, I believe I donated money. I just forgot how much. Might be 15, 20, I don't know. I wasn't making that much back then. But whatever it was. I wish the government actually did I think it was... I honestly think there should be a memorial for, like, all the conflicts, like, obviously Vietnam, Korean War, World War I, World War II. I mean, if Americans fought in it, I mean, we deserve to remember them. A place that we can go, like, wow, learn more about the conflict, the men who fought. You're at 1, right? Yeah, don't worry about it. You're back in port. Still raining. Good thing I wasn't here. Good thing I pulled out. I mean, they're not going to get planes off the ground anyway, but it's still raining. Yeah, I'm never going to be able to go on the offensive again there. How you guys doing? 3 good. 3 good. And I can't put him back on a boat, right? It's over after this. Yeah. You guys fought a good fight. Hear my son getting up from his nap. Put out the pool for him. He loves it. He loves it, loves it. He loves the also the hose shooting out the water. The moment we stop it, he freaks out. of curious here. What? Obviously, the Marines are good for use against, you know, like, well, the Marines. But I wonder if I hit this, well, I'll make them very, very special Marines, you know? I'm thinking about it. Shouldn't the 1st Marine Division get that, though? Where is the first ID? There we go. Yeah, let's get the first ID in here. What if I can move them down here? I'll use the first ID to attack. So now when I need the rain, it's gone. See, now I have to be very, very cautious. Oh, it's still raining in the Pacific. I have a bunch of carriers that I can utilize. I have, what, 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carriers. If I commit them, I have to commit them. Like, I cannot do halvesies kind of thing. You know, I can't go in half-assed. I have to go in full, right? Because the Japanese are going to come with 6 carriers. And 6 is better than 5, right? Otherwise, I just wait. I would have to wait at least until April, mid-April, so about a month. I think I'll wait. If I could wait a month, right, I can throw in 3 more carriers. That'll be 8 to their 6. And I'm gonna hope that the Japanese don't have. There's something here. I don't know what, but something moved here. And the Japanese will most likely send 6, maybe 7 carriers, and if I have 8, it's gonna be good for me. I mean, some of those carriers are CVLs, so they're not the, you know, the big dogs, but they'll do. You know, if we strike hard and we strike quickly and knock out a few of their cores, we can even the odds. Dude, I cannot stop quoting Gettysburg. I always do that, man. Like, every day I quote it somehow. My wife doesn't know where it's from. She would not watch that movie. Like, that stuff doesn't interest her. But, you know, watching that movie, Gettysburg, you know, and reading the Civil War books, like before reading the Civil War books, right, watching that movie Gettysburg kind of gave me an idea of how vicious it was. Do you remember that part with Pickett's charge where you know, like, the camera is jumping all around, but you see, like, I mean, I think was it, you know, when Pickett's division, right, got over the fence, right, and the Union, you know, army just opens up, and you just see, like, the camera pans over to the Confederates, and you just see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 just drop, and then another, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 drop, and it's just like, wow. It's just like, whoa. It visualizes what you read in a book. Gotta be really careful here. There might be Japanese subs here too. I'm gonna meet you halfway, right? I don't want to lose a command. Just in case. How you guys doing? Oh! That would be 9 carriers altogether, right? Jeez, look how many freaking ships. I got 31 ships stationed at Pearl Harbor. I know what you guys are thinking. I know what you guys are thinking. Some of you are like, dude, are you nuts having that many ships stationed in one spot? I mean, I you know, honestly, I'm not worried. I really not. The Japanese, I don't think, have the guts to go after Pearl Harbor. You know, I don't think the AI is that bold. I would do that, but the AI is not. Obviously, like, you know, I was about to invade Japan like months ago, but bloody rain. I am that bold. I would do that. But the AI is like, no, let's be a little cautious. What else? Let's do the building. I mean, I'm probably going to end it here. I think, because, like, even if I go another turn, I would not be able to invade here next turn. Nothing's going on here. I'll have enough carriers, but I'm still going to have to wait until April. When are my next subs coming? Crap. Are you serious? Stupid, 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 stupid. One, two, three. Okay. Good. 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 I'll leave it there. Oh, I gotta paint the deck today. Forgot about that. Oh man, I'm $2 short. I mean, do I really need... I guess I'll build a long-range sub. Not enough shipyards to build unit. Okay. Alright, let's do one more turn. Why not, right? Oh, snap, crackle, pop. No. I'll do it on the first Marines. I forgot about that. Or I can do that. Let's do this. Right, because have river penalty. Yeah, let's do that. Heavy artillery. Because wherever I go, I'm going to have to attack fortified positions. That's just the way things are. Oh, they announced, I got an email today, they scheduled the Gettysburg reenactment. I think it was in July they scheduled it. So that's good. And I'm still thinking about going. I really am thinking about going. The only problem is like, it's not like a family thing, you know? And I know some of you guys are gonna be like, yeah, it is a family thing. You can make a family thing out of it. Like, I brought my wife at the time; she was my girlfriend. Might have been my fiance there, and like I took her to like Little Round Top, Wheatfield, places like that. And she, she read the placards, and she enjoyed it. Not like greatly enjoyed it, but like, she's not going to want to go back. She was like, well, I read it, I could take it to a reenactment, and she might find it interesting, maybe. But she's been, like, telling me more about, like, hey, let's go on a cruise, so that's what we got to kind of aim for, because she keeps mentioning cruise. So, especially with nobody wanting to go on a cruise now, the tickets are crazy cheap, probably. So, I would like to take my son though to Gettysburg, and I'm thinking about it. Maybe I can convince my wife, like, this would be like, I can make like a father-son tradition of going to Gettysburg. You know what I'm saying? That'd be kind of cool. I just don't know if he would enjoy it though. Like, I don't think he would know what. I mean, obviously he wouldn't know what's going on, but maybe the loud explosions. Then again, he is too, and some of the explosions are loud, man. I will like, not the no, the cannons. The cannons are racking loud, especially when they use their mortars. There's some really good shows. Like, there's a mortar show before they do, I think, the reenactment, and I mean, spoilers, so close your ears if you don't want to hear it, but the last round that they fire are HE rounds, high explosive rounds, and when they hit, they explode with furiosity. Like, you can hear it. It makes a mark. I'm very super careful with my son, about everything. He's my only son, so my only kid. So anything that little happens to him, like if he trips, I always run over and my wife catches him though. Like, when I'm not around and he trips and he falls, like, or he gets hurt or something like that, he'll just get up and just keep going. But if I'm there, he'll like start crying and looking at me. But he's my baby, So I tell you, kids make a mark on you. I mean, I tell you, a couple years ago, before I had a kid, I was, I like, I really didn't. I'm not gonna say I didn't care about anything, but like, like, supposedly I lived in a bad neighborhood here, but like a bad neighborhood in Virginia, like Norfolk, is like a good neighborhood in Brooklyn, kind of thing. So it's like, I always hear gunshots, and it's like, it's no big deal. Like, my wife would be like, those are gunshots? I'm like, yeah, like, the walls are brick. Don't worry about it. Oh, come on. 3rd and 6th Division. Who the frack is the 3rd and 6th Division? Those guys are good, right? Those guys are here. Who the heck is the third and sixth? Oh, my bad. It's those guys. I don't care anymore. I was freaking out for like, I was like, wait, are those guys that I actually need? Dude, it is still raining. That's ridiculous. And you need to go back to port. Oh crap, none of you guys have supplies. Oh crapola. Hopefully now you can get something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carriers. Yeah, that's it. 5th Marine Division. I have so many troops. Like, I am like jam-packed, ready to go, but it's still raining. Oh, it's not raining on the beach. It's raining here, but not raining on the beach. I think that's a good thing, right? Because I can send these ships out and drop them right there. Use the rain as kind of like a screen, you know what I'm saying? And land here, drop them, take the air base. I think I'm gonna do that, guys. I know it's like rash, but I think this, like, it's really hard to get. Wait, if I go here with this, I'm not gonna be able to drop them. I think here I could. Can I get these guys to go there? Yes, I can. Okay, how do I do this? All right, let's move these guys first, right? They'll provide cover. All right, here we go, 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 here we go. Make sure it's right there, though. Make sure it's right that one. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Enemy fleet not found. Three ships damaged. Shit. Of course it was them. What? What? Shit. Crapola. I thought, because if it was under that, because it was within the light shade, they would get two. Why can't I it's clear. Why can't I invade? Oh, shit. Probably missing something. Alright, maybe because the unit's too big. That's the only thing I can think of. But if the unit's too big, I drop a second division, they're not going to be enough to push this guy out. I mean, it's 33 landing craft. I would think they would have the strength to land. Son of a fracker. How are you doing here? How are we doing here? What is this? Interdicted by airstrike. Oh, they really want this. Yeah, because they're attacking from all 3 directions. My flying tigers. I'm just gonna leave it here. I'm gonna have to research this bloody thing because I thought I would be able to, but it's not highlighted. Because, like, when I clicked on that unit, this light shade was up to here. I would think that they would have enough, like, movement points to do another attack. Or to drop the troops. Now I gotta... Oh, wow, you got 7. That's beautiful. Let's go find the Japanese fleets. Bloody. Oh, snap. Chinese got the first motorized unit. Now the question is, where do we deploy them? No. Maybe. If I drop them here in this is all plains. If I drop them in Chongqing. Before we do anything like this, because the next one is coming in May, where would a reasonable attack position be located? Hey, Exodus. Yeah, I love that game, War in the East. I always go between this game and War in the East 2, and it's just very addicting games, very, very addicting games, which is awesome because, you know, you get a lot of value out of it. I gotta try that Hearts of Iron Black Ice mod. Let me ask you, are there militia in the Black Ice mod? That's the one thing I always wanted in Hearts of Iron 4. It was in Hearts of Iron 1 and 2, but in Hearts of Iron 3 they took out the militia. Hearts of Iron 4 they didn't include it either. I always use the militia as today they're known as state militia or state defense force. I always use them to protect the West Coast and vital locations. Like I'll put them in Pearl, right? Maybe here and here, because I don't want to leave, like, you know, a 24th Infantry Division there. I don't want to leave, you know, I'd rather use these guys, you know. These are frontline soldiers. I don't want them to be sitting on an island, you know, being like, oh, this is a nice, you know, assignment. You know, we're Marines and we get to chill on Hawaii for the rest of the war. No. You got to go, like, to Guadalcanal. You got to go to Japan, man. You know, and I always use the militia, the state militia, as like, hey, I would put them here. Their assignment is, well, they get, they're easier to produce, all right, and they're quicker to produce. Like they take literally no production, like little production. They're very quick to produce in terms of time scale. I think like 1 or 2 months, and then you could put them somewhere. And obviously, with Japanese infantry or Marines attacking them, they're not going to hold out long, right? But they'll hold out long enough for me to reallocate combat units into the area. I would always use them just in case, like, the Japanese would do like a surprise attack, right? I would also use them at, like, I think I will also use them as Germany. But yeah, basically I would use them in spots to maintain some kind of position. And I know some people are saying wouldn't those be garrison units, but like, I guess to me, I don't understand garrison units. Is that an infantry unit? Like in the military, there is no such thing as a garrison unit. Are you talking about like MPs at the gate? Are you talking about the staff that occupies the buildings, like the S1, the S2, the jock? Are you talking about them? Like, who is the garrison? And if it is them, I mean, they're not going to be able to hold the state militias. Actual troops. You would have 10,000, in a division, and they would have rifles and machine guns, and their job is to hold an actual defensive line, not do like S1 or S2 work, or S3 or S4 work, kind of thing. So, all right, I'm gonna leave it here, guys. I'm gonna have to figure out what the heck's going on here, and somebody's making a cup of noodle or something, and I smell it. I'm getting hungry. All right, let me save this. Yeah. Game saved as 1. Yeah. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to check to see. Oh, you know what? This is a good idea. I wonder if somebody in the community has made like a World War III or Korean War kind of thing. That'd be kind of interesting. Alright, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I will catch you in the next one. And Exodus, if you could leave a comment, I guess if you post whatever on this chat, I'll get to the comment later. But I would really like to know if you can actually use Militia in a Black Ice mod, because it would save me from actually using infantry soldiers to guard a port or a city for the whole war, Alright, guys, catch you.